Kind of toxic, casting with Nari Mizuki, and he's all, I'm not weeb.
There's a reason why I just call you Sam.
It's okay.
Oh,
Everyone
wow.
does. Pistol rush in onto the site, and pit labored there from range, and eventually Gabby will take it. 2 versus 3 here. They have managed to clear out the site, but Paranoia reigns supreme. Bomb tapped, not committed. Last one left, Car. Oh, she's got a mountain to deal with here. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't hate this. Will she make it past, though? Will Divina figure it out? They're kind of stalling out here, waiting. Nami hasn't pushed up to the murder hole, so she's not able to catch the kill on the cross. And we saw something similar to this on Anubis a little bit earlier. Last time it was Gabs, but this time it's Car. It seems like this is the FURIA special. There's no universe in which FURIA win this round, but she has confirmed them a little bit of extra money. And I think that, honestly, that's the best that they could have hoped for once this round started to go awry.
Instant smoke on the bomb. Kai is found out. She sprays away, trying to get the diffuser, but can't quite find it. Chino with the body block. That's what you gotta do in the pistol. Get the body block, protect your teammate, protect Madam President at all costs.
Exactly. Perfection. Like I said, right? Absolute least that they could have hoped for there was getting that bomb down, and the pivot from Car to move all the way over from the A site towards B was exactly what they needed. So now they're able to force in. They can go kind of toe-to-toe here with Divina's buy and potentially turn the tides back in their favor.
Well, we saw what happened on Anubis when Divina won the pistol round. They kind of stormed ahead. Hopefully they can mimic that or replicate it on Mirage, but it's going to have to be an A execute, but already the push all the way through B apps ready for the backstab. If they can get there in time, Armcam just holds on strong with Brendina from CT as well. She falls, and Armcam still alive and kicking, makes the 3. And it's a supreme round from Divina. That's what they needed. Armcam holding strong in underpass.
I mean, the statement pick looks like it's a statement for the other team, but it is just the pistol. So we'll give it a moment. Divina looking very good though. 2 fairly one-sided rounds. Only losing 2 players, managing to keep a lot of their weapons. It's not a full bonus, but the reinvest isn't the worst thing in the world. They know they're coming up against pistols now because FURIA forced in the last. It is Deagles. And these can be devastating, so Divina needs to play careful here. Don't give them any unnecessary 1v1s. He's already looking to lock down window. Not quite connecting the shots. A little bit of damage done, but...
Oh, we get that early fight in B app, so Gabs falls. Now he confirms, able to jump onto Van, spray through the smoke to see if he can find anything else. Armcam finds a player in mid over towards Cat. It's a bit awkward. Kai in the middle of 3 players. They're circling her. She finds a Deeg, but not anymore. And it's just Gabby in a 1v4. 37 HP. Bomb in hand. She can isolate this fight, potentially a bomb plant. Ooh, spots up the shoulder. But that's what Nami wants. And it's an easy kill for Nami and confirms 3 for Divina.
Oh, Gabby gets baited out there. Gets a little bit hungry, trying to get at least 1 more kill, but unfortunately not to be the case. It's a good round from Divina. Another really solid one from them, keeping this fairly one-sided. However, the reinvests have still come through quite heavily, so Divina not quite as flush as they would have liked. You got 2 players who are sub 1,000. It's not the position you want to be in, and for FURIA, of course, if they win this round, then Divina's money's in a bit of a tight spot. Let's see if they can make it happen here. They had a much slower round in the previous, but it was just pistols. Now, however, rifles back in hand. Looking to get a little bit cheeky with this. The HE comes from lower. They know exactly where that is. So the return fire will come through. Divina eats that nade. She's going to be down to like less than half of her HP. And her position is, of course, well known. Beautiful flick there. Doesn't matter. She takes even more damage, but she's still able to confirm the kill. And now China Shift walking her way down. Car will cut her down. Only 3 players left. I mean, this is fantastic from FURIA. They take the aggressive stance. Divina just walk into their crossfire, or crosshairs rather, and they're forced to save. They knew money, just not in a position to push.
And with Gabby lurking over towards the A-bomb side, can hear all this information, can hear all these footsteps. I'm sure Divina are not suspecting for Gabby to be so close already because the bomb has been planted over towards B, so they're expecting they do have a little bit of time to play with before any of the FURIA meet up with them. But Gabby is here on the prowl. Arkham is watching. Spotted out. Ooh, the molly comes in. But they'll be able to be freely roam over towards T-spawn. Gabs doesn't hold on. Brandina finds that kill. Gabby finds one though. Only one rifle saved into the next, but 2 players able to buy up, possibly drop over.
A little bit more chaotic than they would have wanted. But FURIA do finally confirm themselves around. And I mean, this was really well played, right? So you've got Divina taking a lower push, gets spotted out, but the fact that she's able to survive, reposition, and still get a kill, opening up that A site, and Divina get a little bit impatient. They get a bit of an itch, and they feel like they need to try to get some information, and they get punished heavily for it. FURIA utilize that information for themselves very well. Interesting to see the AWP invest coming through here. I'm not sure that I vibe with it. I know that you had a little bit of extra money to play with, but that could have gone into util armor, a second kit, and it looks like the AWP isn't even going to get the chance to show up. 2 players left alive, and now the AWP is the last one. And I'll be honest, like, we saw Omcom last alive a few times on Anubis as well, and unfortunately, just never managed to get the results that she wanted. Definitely doing a bit better so far on this map, but yeah. Posted up towards A, the push came towards B, and she's just going to be forced to hold on to the gun, if she can.
Well, she's doing a bit of a Batman cosplay, so maybe can harness the power of the Dark Knight. Lurking in the shadows. But Batman doesn't use guns, so this is a bit of an odd situation.
Does Catwoman use guns? I feel like that probably works.
I think, yeah, I think she has, but I think her primary weapon is like a whip.
Oh my god, bro. I thought that Omcom's cam was just like bugged. I did not realize that she's just sitting in the dark.
It's just in the darkness. I'm surprised the monitor doesn't illuminate the room because you can see that these pro players, their brightness on the monitors up to the max and vibrancy up to the max. It's crazy. So when they get flashbang, wow. It is quite a sight to behold.
Look at that, bro. She's fading into the darkness.
She must be in South Africa. It must be load shedding or something.
Oh, God, Newt. Well, AWP in hand. Saved from that previous round. Hoping against hope to pull something out of this. It's just pistols for the rest. They're taking an aggressive stance here. That molly's going to go right over. But there you go. Beautiful HE to follow up. Gabby knew. She was aware. There will be 1 kill to come through at the very least. But there you go. It's Omcom back towards B. You know what? I'm a hold on to this AWP, guys. See you in the next round.
Stays up in market. Sends China all the way back onto the A-bomb side to find any exit frags if she can. Find any softened up players, but nobody's softened up. Everybody's practically full HP besides Divina, but can't quite connect onto Gabby. It's just Omcom all alone. And FURIA tied up 3-3. It's a great start coming out from Divina, 3 rounds in a row. The FURIA answer back in kind. 3 in a row for themselves as well.
Great rebuttal here from FURIA. Okay, so Divina now able to buy in again. Omkin with a little bit of money because she hasn't had to reinvest for 2 rounds. So at least they can spread that around a little bit. Keep everyone somewhat above board, above water. Treading precariously. FURIA, on the other hand, after just a few rounds won, you know, 2 of your players already over the 7K mark. Feeling very comfortable with their own economy. So they can afford to lose one here. Certainly don't want to, though. A little bit of chip, a little bit of poke. A little bit of push and pull. The heavy lean over towards apartments, but now look at all this util coming out over onto towards the A site. They're trying to sell this fake, and it's good. There's some solid util. It's actually pulling back one of the rotations that went through towards mid, but now, oh god, it's CT, not again. Oh my god, it's Gina and Gabby again. PTSD, flashbacks, and now the push comes in on towards the site, but Divina have got it on lock. 4 versus 3 here. Say they had it on lock. Unfortunately, that lock got snapped off. Bomb does get planted. Divina have to come through for the retake. Team gets 1. Now the last 2 players from FURIA so far separated. Gabs will get 1 on her push back towards B main. She's in a good spot, but her position's known. She gets another one. She's just left completely unchecked. She's just going to keep going. Unfortunately, only going to get those 2, but now is a... The sound of the bomb getting tapped. The HE comes out, but it's a great reposition from Brandina. But does she have the time? So close. Skin of her teeth. Even she's not sure. The anxiety sets in, but unfortunately, it's not going to be their destiny on this one. FURIA somehow drag that round over the finish line.
I think I was trying to see if Brandina had a defuse kit. I didn't see one.
She didn't.
On the HUD. So it was just, if she had that defuse kit, if at least one player had a defuse kit that dropped it on the side somewhere, and she may have picked it up, but she played it very, very well. I think she was just hoping to possibly find a dropped defuse kit somewhere, but it wasn't anywhere. But we got to talk about that play again from China. She's always in the most unlikely position. She gets through the enemy lines and is always in between 2 players on the side of FURIA that are rotating somewhat. It's just such an awkward place for FURIA to be because now they got to always constantly check their back. But right now, they're just leaning forward, pressing forward. We got China again. Can she get the time? Oh, the shots miss.
Yeah, a little bit of punishment for that cheeky play. Only 3 players left now from Divina. They didn't gamble this one. They tried to play a little bit more split. And unfortunately, their weakest site does get overrun. I think it's looking like it's just going to be another save. Divina have had so many saves over the course of this series. They've really struggled to find themselves an in. Now Brandina's going to try to go in, maybe get an exit if she can. She's got the slightly cheaper pistol, so not the end of the world if she loses her life here.
Terrorists win.
And I love how, like, FURIA play this. They don't want to overextend unnecessarily. They realize there are probably some players towards spawn, so why peek? Why give them the chance to take our guns away? We'll just keep raking in that cash. And it's hilarious to me that they had 1 player on over 10K and 1 player sitting on like 2.5. They had to spread the love a little bit. But they've got so much and they just keep letting that number tick over. Divina are now in a very dangerous spot. Very close to the half. And money is becoming an issue.
Mirage tries to go for the aggressive play. There is a trade, so it evens the odds a little bit. Oh, Gabs dies for the molly. So it's a 3-on-3. As FURIA tried to execute onto this A-bomb side, China ahead of the smoke, but can't connect. Needed that kill for the cross. Nami pressing forward, gets the kill, but stuck in a molly, needs to regress. Come on, shoot through the box. Shoot through triple. Come on.
Armcom once again, last left alive here. Oh, beautifully placed, HE. How much more are you going to be able to get done here? Unfortunately, last player, Gabby, is on the site. Unfortunately, Arkham going to try and run her down with the deagle, but not going to be able to make that shot connect. Good positioning there. And FURIA, while it is an expensive round for them, they're fine, because it's another round that they get to take home to the bank. The reinvest is simple. Car still sitting on over 10k. It is obscene how much money she has. While Divina trying to scrape something together. Going full Oliver Twist. Please, sir, can I have some more? The MP9s may just deliver, but they're going to have to make some serious magic. No! Both MP9s pushing into Palace, and both of them just get shut down.
There we go. There's the Nami Deeg. Been waiting for it. But one and done. Picks up an AK. Potentially, maybe another save. They are going to get aggressive over towards CT. Waiting for that bomb to get planted down. They are going to push forward. Oh, catches Kai off guard. So it needs to stop planting the bomb. Just Nami left in a 1v4. Oh, and gets tagged up. Nope, that's done.
Well, one weapon saved, potentially. We saw it in the previous map. FURIA really like to push and hunt and take those guns away wherever they can. And there's still time. Nami has to get so paranoid about this if she wants to hold on. She can hear the steps. She knows they're coming for her. They want her. Oh, the spray through the wall. She's just in the right position to avoid it. The util to come through as well. Ah, it's painful. No weapon saved for Divina in that round. A full reinvest once again. And only 2 rounds left in this half. And again, I find myself thinking about Anubis, you know, when they only had 1 round, and I kept saying, oh, well, 2 rounds left. They need these 2 rounds. And even now on 3, they need those 2 rounds. They need that buffer. If they had just a little bit more room to breathe on the previous map, maybe we see a different outcome. So now we need to see them kind of dig their heels in.
Oh. Nami barely escapes away with her life. As it finds onto the smoke, and Nami doesn't keep her life for that much longer. Juliana inching her way up Cat. Also meets her demise. It's last 2 players left. Round number 11. Save that AWP. Save that M4. You don't got that much money. But will FURIA let them hold on to it? Make the final round spicy. But I don't think they will. Again, they're going to be on the prowl. Trying to get their inner panther.
Not much more for Divina to do here. Oh! Oh!
Disaster! It's an absolute disaster!
Brutal, savage, wrecked. Absolutely taken down. It's a rough way for this half to go, man. And again, I'm having these crazy flashbacks to Anubis. And to be fair, we saw a phenomenal resurgence from them on that map. We just gotta hope that they can pull something similar out of the bag here. 1 more round to get through. 1 more round to make a miracle happen on this half. And at least this time, they're not going for the hyper-aggressive mid-push. Instead, play it a little bit safe. Their aggression has been punished repeatedly. So now, Wait for the push and pull. Wait for FURIA to make a move. Try to act on that. And FURIA, for their part, also not going hyper aggressive here. Taking a moment to slow down. The bomb has started to make its way over towards A, and we could see a little bit of an attempt at a fake over towards B. No, it looks like it's just going to be a split push. And the problem now is with Divina not taking aggressive mid control, they've just abandoned it entirely. They've pushed up so deep here. First kill is going to come through from Ka. Oh, beautifully done there. Baits her teammate. You love to see it. And it works out perfectly. Vecina, beautiful positioning there. Gets 2 for her. 2 versus 3 now. Somehow Gabby survives, but not for terribly long. She will eventually go down, and now Ka. She's still got hold of the bomb. There's not too many options left for her. 30 seconds left. She's got to commit or retreat. And interestingly enough, she's going to commit. She wanted to make that expensive. Oh well, last round and a half. Suppose you got to do what you got to do. The end of the half, gotta do what you gotta do. But now we get to the second half, and it really is do or die for Divina. Only 4 rounds that they were able to string together in that half. Is it going to be enough as they now take to their T side?
Well, in Anubis, we looked like it was a done deal for FURIA, but Divina came out swinging. Let's see if they could do the same as the beginning of this half, of the previous first half, and come out swinging again as they all conga line through lowers. Indian's going to get the first contact, finds Izza. This is a great little opening onto the A-bomb side. There's still 2 players here. All 3 players going to be pushing into window and connector. Arcane waiting to strike, spots the player. Bazina gets aggressive. Gets caught up from behind as well. Wants to isolate the fight. Finds the bomb carrier, but gets caught out on both sides. Gabs on the retreat, lost alive in a 1v4. Sprays away, does find one, but not anymore. Divina start off with winning ways.
I mean, we saw the exact same thing on Anubis as well. Come through onto the pistol round and they just run away with it. And to be fair, I mean, they've won 3 out of the 4 pistol rounds. So they do really well when it comes to pistols. But it's the follow-up where it really does feel like they struggle, kind of break their legs a little bit. Some happy feet there, unfortunately. Could not matrix her way through those bullets. Divina will be happy with that. A nice little force up for them. And FURIA, again, not opting to force themselves. Instead, going for an aggressive mid-push. They are able to get one. A rifle recovered and then lost once again. But they can now pick up 2 rifles for themselves. I mean, this has gone completely awry. Nami with the MAC-10 will at least get a little something done there and yoink back one of those recovered rifles. So making sure that FURIA aren't going to get too much out of this. I think that kaah's just, or rather Gabs. Gabs and Gabby. Gabs is just going to like hang out with the AK. Just chill. Make sure that she can take that and hopefully kaah can get maybe one more. Can she do it? Can she just get one more kill? Oh, she's gonna wait. Nope, not waiting for the retreat. Oh, maybe she should have waited. Gets a little antsy, pushes out. And she's not gonna be able to deny another. But at least they do take 1 rifle, theoretically.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, it looks like that Gabs will be able to save onto the AK. If kaah just shimmied a little bit more on Cat, could have potentially picked up that MAC-10 that Nami had thrown away. It was just there, but kaah decided, nah, let's just go for it. Potentially maybe save a MAC-10 going to the next, but straight up bars into the AWP that was dropped over by Gabs. Doesn't need to buy a rifle in this round. So is able to spread the wealth.
Pistol play does what it needed to. Now we need to see that follow-up. FURIA, I said it, at the end of the last map, they didn't look elated, they looked relieved. I don't want to allow that same slip to happen again and give away rounds unnecessarily. Ooh, Gabby gets a little bit of a tricky spot there, but does so much damage onto Nami and forces her to have to retreat. Now B is looking like less of a viable option. And FURIA are aware of it. They know that they have more than likely flushed most of Divina away. So they're going to head over to reinforce the A site. However, Divina have read into this. They left kaah. They posted her up and she gets that first kill. And Divina, a minute left. They've got to make a decision. Still got a heavy presence here, and it looks like they are going to commit to this B hit. They've allowed some time to tick by, so FURIA are going to be able to come back and reset the site. Reinforcements do arrive, and the last few players get mowed down. Now it's all down to Armcam. The last one left alive again. The flashbang reminding us that yes, her camera does indeed still work. Just 1 versus 3 now. She's got possession of the bomb, but the moment she tries to tap it... Oh, spots out the head there. At the very least, she's keeping this expensive. Now she is going to tap and wait. There's no one on the lurk. She's got a tiny bit of cover for herself, so she knows that she can at least get the bomb down. But how much more can she do? The smoke to cover her. They know where she is. A little bit of happy feet, but the swing from Izza is better.
What a round. Armkim carried the round on her back all the way to the bitter end. Only finds 3 kills. Final 2 just overrun her. It was just that initial kill from Car with that push from B apps. They just wanted to go straight in, gets that first kill, and that immediately stops the push. 2 other players behind do not even budge. They're scared there's more on the side, and it's just Car all alone, still waiting for the rotations from A and mid to come on in. And they're so late, but they can't get that read. They eventually get on that site, and it's all up to Armcam, but it's just a bit too much being in a 1v5 situation. Ooh, it's a great read from Divina. If they can catch a good timing, that site is open for business. It's just Bazina holding the line over towards Ticket. Juliana on site. Can she isolate this fire? She jumps on in. Bazina survives with just 11 HP.
Oh.
Oh, not for much longer.
Oh my goodness, what a flick from Car. Instantly punished, but doing a little bit of damage there. Oh, FURIA. They've really come back. After losing those first couple of rounds, they kind of dug their heels in a little bit there. Great retake from them. And before the retake even, just shutting down so many of those forces and then being able to pull back and then mount the retake. Their push and pull has been fantastic. Just so good with this AWP, honestly. Kar's such an impressive player, just in general. 14 and 10 she sits. And she seemed a little bit quieter on our previous map as well, so it's nice to see her really coming alive here.
Yeah, on the previous day she was 9 and 9, bottom of the scoreboard for the team. But
Red balloons?
99 red balloons.
Oof.
Get some balloons for Izza because she's sent to the hospital. Get well soon, balloon.
Yeah, see you in the next round.
But yes, you're right. Kai has really turned it up on Mirage. And seeing those flicks hit, that is when you know Kai is getting dangerous. With those flicks coming in. And it's right. On Anubis, we didn't really see that much AWP presence from her. She couldn't quite find the difference.
Oh my god.
Oh.
How is she still alive?
Sheer luck. Sheer luck.
She became one with the Matrix in that moment. Neo would be proud, but there you go. A little bit of util, and finally Bazina will finish it off. Bazina knew, man. Spidey senses were tingling. She just knew. Down to 4 versus 4 here. Looks like they are going to angle for this A. There is a bit of a flank to come through there. Beautiful from Nami. Bomb will get planted. AWP versus AWP. Oh my god, Carb misses. Well, doesn't miss. She hits it through the box. It's not enough to finish her off. And Arkham is still alive here, still able to hold the line. There is a little bit of a flank coming through. Don't peek this. Why would you peek that? With such low HP, and Car was holding the line. She was ready and waiting Gabby to reinforce. And there's no way for Divina to get back in. I say that. Juliana, okay. They're making it happen. Making the miracles work, but do they realize that there's someone on the bomb? The smoke hasn't quite dissipated. So close to the finish line. What? What was that?
Just to add insult to injury, the full 10-second defuse. The attackers, the T side, they throw a defensive smoke into connector. And it just blocks all side vision. Then there was also another smoke thrown in from the CTs that was just away from the bomb. So it wasn't even on the bomb. But they couldn't see through any smoke. So you had one of the players go on the other side of the smoke of connector. But wait a minute, there's a smoke there as well. And they just couldn't figure it out where she was. She was just sitting on the bomb, typing away on the calculator.
They probably thought she got off though. Because I mean, there was so many shots being fired. I think they thought she was off. And then the paranoia starts to set in. The smoke spam comes out and it doesn't connect. But next round, okay, we've got to get over that because the game carries on and we don't want to get left behind. Divina have opened this up quite nicely for themselves with the first kill onto Ka, and that is fantastic. We've seen how devastating she's been. To shut her down makes a huge difference. Somehow, Divina has just like waltzed her way up into their spawn. And she's gonna get such a nasty backstab if she can time this well. But Brandina's... The flanks don't even matter at this point. Gabby's just going to hold the line. She's going to anchor it. She's going to force Divina to rotate. Never mind. The flanks will be important here. China with the bomb. She's going to walk straight into it. Does she even check? That's it. Bomb gone. Oh, man. Like, FURIA just playing with their food at this point.
Cam on the retrieval, hopefully to try to get that bomb, but with such little time left, there's no way to get onto that bomb in time. I say that, and then the rest of the FURIA squad are all grouping up here. Potentially, can we get all three? It's a bit awkward. Bazina falls, so it's all up to Brandina now. Smoke comes in. She has the bomb in hand, but with 9, 8, 7, 6 seconds left. We'll hope his last save onto that AK. 12 map and series points goes in favor of FURIA.
These flanks from FURIA have been devastating. They do this so often. They take unprecedented control and they just are completely uncontested. The fact that you're able to walk all the way, you're just able to like walk out of A main, head your way down into the CT spawn and just hang out and wait for the bomb carrier to run into you. It's insane. And as you say, map and series point here. Neither team in a particularly flush situation economically, but FURIA definitely with the advantage. Divina can make it work here. They have an opportunity. A little bit of damage done onto Nami, but she's the cannon fodder. She's the bait. She's managed to force one of the players off of their angle. Now instantly runs out onto the site. Gabs hasn't been spotted. 2 players already down. There's 1 trade from Juliana, but Gabs, she just knows. Caught in the reload and yet still able to tappy-tap her way away. Juliana the last one. It's a fairly clean round from FURIA, but they do it. 13-6. I'm actually convinced the same scoreline that we had on the last map. No, 30-7 was the first map, so very closely contested there in terms of scoreline.